Alright, Edenville. Hold on a second. For some reason, all of my, like, UI resolution stuff got, like, changed, so... Anyway, but yes. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done charging in through the front door. We'll have to lure them out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of... dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. I'm not saying that, I'm sorry. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can then lure
I volunteer you as tribute.
We can then lure the...
Hey, look, females and heat are your thing. I'm good.
Excuse me?
Look, I don't know what cats get into. I don't know what you have to deal with. So just...
Clearly you don't know what females
Those are the things of feral cats. I am a Mithra. I am one of the mortal races.
I don't know, you get pretty aggressive.
We can then lure the Yaha into the bandits' hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients.
I don't wanna.
And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take this pouch, see it filled, and I will handle the rest.
Yeah, sure, leave me to pick up the shit. Thanks,
Go
Bumble.
get poop!
Just give me 2 seconds. Before we...
1,
Shush.
2.
Anyway.
Uber.
Yes, let's go get some shit.
Fine.
Are you just like gonna... What are you gonna do about that long-ass period where we were just doing other shit while you were away in the recording?
I have the recording paused.
Oh, they missed so much.
No, they didn't. They would have just seen Nee's backside. That's what it is. Me corona.
Why are there dinosaurs?
Why are the dinosaurs?
Okay, 1 second. We're detouring for just a second.
That's T-Rex that Mish got.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Are you detouring?
Filling out map spots.
Oh. Oh, there's the T-Rexes.
Oh, Triceratops. Oh, hey, it's T-Rex. Oh, it's
That's the T-Rex.
No, it's a unique. Yes.
Okay, there we go. Map spots filled out.
Yes, I
Get a
forgot
little
about
over.
the history lessons of the dinosaurs, of the Wild West. You know that one part where Billy the Kid's running in on a T-Rex? Classic.
Alright. So we didn't ride on horses, we rode on Triceratops.
There's some movie out there that's like about cowboys fighting dinosaurs in the Wild West. A pterodactyl attacks a woman they used as bait, and then they shoot it down and tie it up with ropes, and it's weird. And it showed up on the green screen on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Okay, there's no poop here.
We are literally digging through their nests for their shit.
That's a pretty part of shit.
We are the warrior of light, and we are digging for shit.
Dinosaur shit.
That is one big pile of shit.
Pterodactyl.
Oh yeah, ha
Die! Die!
Oh yeah, caca. Die, ya caca, so we can take your caca.
I assume it's the foul-smelling one somehow.
What was your first clip?
You find a pile of Yahiya droppings and gingerly scoop them into your pouch.
Here you go, you can carry this. Thanks, appreciate it.
No. Fuck off, you're boring.
You're boring.
That was like the old joke, wasn't it? Like, go away, you're boring.
That was it.
That was it.
Just insulting every single mob that tries to attack us by calling them boring.
Nope, boring. Be gone.
Be gone! Fuck! Fun boy?
Bun 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 bun.
We have been
You
to
better-
Jurassic
this is
Park
bet-
and back, but here's your
Finished already, are we?
Already!
Have some poop. Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with tumbleclaw fibers, dried nopal root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to Tonatanyang.
You're never gonna be able to pronounce any of these names, are you?
I'm not taking the time to rememorize them, no. I'm sorry if that's racist, but my tongue can only take so much.
Nah, that's not racist. Oh.
just illiteracy.
Look, you just insulted the cactus, but who cares about the cactus?
Right? They're boring.
Beast. Beast cares about a cactus.
Well, Beast isn't here.
Gee.
V's cares about the smaller cute cactars, not these weird inbred cousins.
Oh, we are in America.
The problem is I'm so annoyed that you're not wrong about that. But at least we're not as bad as, like, what was it? Like, Middle Ages France? Like, they had it real bad over there. At least the royal families did.
Middle age is anything. I mean, you can describe it.
They,
as
like
real
it's
bad.
like their family trees are just like a Mobius strip.
Boy, this
Everything
better
is
fucking
ready.
work.
Time to set our plan into motion. I desire cake. I will take cake.
I want coffee.
All right. Next quest: blowing smoke. Fair number appear to be gathered outside. Inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant, I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The Yahakya will come soon after.
We just, not attacking them by having the dinosaurs eat them, or...
The
Yeah,
thing
it's
is
like
that this is
attacking-
wild animals attacking them, not us. So this reflects much better on Wuklamad because
But this
Yay.
is, but it's so
Keep the
boring.
car, screw you guys, you're in my way!
well, there goes stealth.
That'd be terrible. Anyone asks, the dinosaurs did it.
I don't know if that's gonna hold up when they see the arrow holes and the slash marks and the burns from my magic. Pterodactyls don't do all that.
There are lizards that have weapons. in this
They're
world.
lizards that shoot like pins.
Sure,
and
let's
shit.
falsely accuse the Mamulja. That'll go well. We just got done trying to make them nice with us.
I was thinking the manga, but sure.
Bunga are on the other side of the fucking world.
Exactly, so they'll never catch them.
They'll never believe it was them. There's no reason for them to be here.
We'll say it was the first promise.
No!
They're the dick anyway.
Exactly.
Yes, but why is the poop smoke purple?
That's pheromones, I guess.
I guess.
Horny is purple. Understood.
Apparently.
All right, blue-haired Daybreaker declares, "What's that smell?" Oh, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? It wasn't me, I swear. Wah 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 wah. Ugh, did something die? I hope that's a good voice for this one. Because people keep talking off screen and I can't fucking see them. Oh, hey, it's him. Someone want to explain that ungodly stench to me?
That's ours. My scythe is thirsty.
Hey, look at that, Tom. You called it.
The obvious bad guy was obvious.
Look at that haircut. You can't trust that haircut.
Nope.
Boss, over there.
What?
What? What in the world?
I love that.
Horny.
And they do have horns.
Run for your lives!
This kid is how you fight with customers of dinosaurs.
So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear, when I find out who did this...
Can I cut it now?
I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet.
Yeah.
Hey! What's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight. We'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh. They'll hear you. Well. Shit. Who's that? Bye-bye.
God damn it. I said I'm killing him. I don't care what Aaron says. Can I kill him now? Can I?
We gotta help this little punk first. Hey!
Can do
Gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now.
You get him out. I want to go run after the bastard.
I'm released to defend against the dinosaurs.
Look, he needs to learn to get his hands dirty.
Why do you think? Yeah, that's.
His hands were bound.
No, Aaronvale.
Oh. Right. Alright, talking to Aaronville now. That dialogue shall proceed. All of that effort not to show for it. Sorry about that. Damn. I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. Oh! Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? I'm a lesbian. No.
Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree with these two.
I'm just having fun with you. But I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I'd seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? One and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief at the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so, those bandits at Tonatanyawi, They're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats. Not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago. Whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how, with a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. When he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Lewin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Quicana and Lewin. And we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel, and he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town? I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. Took me prisoner, and then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dustwatch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kamaka. He's as honest as they come, a staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan. But I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out. But not here. I'll be waiting for you at Cheshinwezi Springs. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch.
So I picked dinosaur poop for nothing.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, not totally nothing. We've confirmed our suspicions. We now know who's responsible for all this.
Yeah,
and we rescued this guy who is a valuable source of information.
You
So,
better lead us somewhere good.
good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon.
And they're killing him. I don't care what Aaronville says.
Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah. He moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolo, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Hustawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. There's a lesson in that. Vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're gonna catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Husatawi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. And using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if Wahuti's carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True. But unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the Vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think?
I'm dead.
Yeah, I say let Zekowa have his duel.
All this story's gotta be a duel.
Yeah.
Do your 6 paces, spin and shoot. We already had one cool duel in this game with the Admiral. Thanks. I sure was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise.
And we should call up to think she'll out shoot any of these chumps.
If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. Ha! Give me a second. I was seen in Tonatanyawi, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. You're with me. Tell the Vulture I tried to rob you, but he managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Husatawi. Once you've got the Vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. All right then, let's get to it.
Fine. Y'all spoil my fun.
I mean, hey, look at it this way. You get to enjoy the satisfaction of watching him get humiliated in front of an adoring audience. Isn't that more your speed?
Yeah.
Only if he's the one doing
You're like-
the humiliation.
You're like a bridged Kirito in that respect.
First 2 rows are a splash zone.
What do you mean by that?
That would absolutely be a line Thanatos would say.
The first 3 rows are a splash zone.
Like, what would me... would Nee's reaction be if, like, the first fight with the bandits, he like told her to stay back and everybody, and just tell everybody, just watch out. The first 2 rows are splash zone.
Okay.
Fighting, basically, like, imagine early on or something in the campaign, you're fighting bandits, and Thanatos tells everyone to stay back as he's advancing with his weapon drawn, and tells everyone that the first 3 rows of seats are a splash zone.
I mean, that would have been Nee's reaction. Nee's reaction would
What?
Ah.
I mean, considering
And then
considering
blood
her
starts flying everywhere.
considering her reaction when he said about interrogating that one guy and she didn't like it, I don't think she'd be very happy with him.
Probably not. Neatho was very much the lawful good sort, but anyways.
Goody goody kill shoes.
Oh, I had a mental breakdown in the middle of it. But, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, we're likely that Shatona's doing. What's his angle? Then there's the brat. It's past time I dealt with him.
Hey, ass hat. I don't want to poke him.
Hey, Chody cuck.
Okay.
Now
Huh?
I gotta frickin' find the poking needle.
Just type /poke.
I don't want to type. Poke.
What's this? Ah, no familiar face in these parts. Have you needed the dust watch? I got beat up. Or someone attempted to beat me up, rather. What? Zekowa tried to rob you? You apprehended him. I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. Give my sincerest thanks, miss. Might I trouble you to take me to him?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
he's
come with
fine.
us. Ignore the human there is sharpening a scythe.
So do we want to take the time to talk to him here or just go?
No, I'm
I don't
not
really
talking.
care what he has to say. He's a dick.
Fair. I don't
care.
recall him having anything meaningful to add anyway. We already know he's a piece of shit, so. Hey Tom, want to do the doot doot?
Dude,
Dude,
Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot and sprint.
Diddly doot doot that flute.
Diddly doot 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 that flute. Diddly
You know,
doot, doot,
honestly-
doot, 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 that flute.
Dude.
All the range get that, but honestly, Machinist is the only one that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have that.
The other half is here.
Indeed.
Anyway, sorry about that. Very briefly distracted. Also trying
All
to
good.
click on the destination, but Torpedo and the guy are in the way.
Is this a place? I don't see him.
Just a little further.
A little further.
Just a little further.
I see. Very well, lead on. Doot doot.
Diddly
Doot
doot.
doot. Noot noot. Your warrior. There's like an entire story behind that, apparently.
Blue bombs.
Blue.
Deja vu.
You know,
Deja
every time,
blue.
every time I see a bomb in a Final Fantasy game, Mystic says like, "Oh, I hope they bring back the mom bomb."
Is this the place then?
I feel like getting tenuous.
Okay, I don't really like either of these. Both of these sound suspicious. I think we're starting. I'm still learning my way. I feel like the bottom one is better.
I mean, the top one has the idea that, like, what if he broke his bonds?
Dude. I'm still learning my way.
I mean, we can do whichever. I don't really mind either
I'm
way.
gonna go for the top one. I mean, like, he's escaped.
Alright, top one. Could have sworn I left him here. There's some sort of joke. All the... Let's keep moving.
How far are we gonna take this guy?
We're just leading him around to give everyone else time. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Doot, doot.
Sunbeard.
Oh God.
So there's a lot of them now. Slice.
Stop.
Assist.
There's still another one attacking us.
What? Die! No, come back!
All right, stop attacking it. It's gonna de-aggro. Turn your chocobos to heal mode. Okay, your chocobo's just gonna be busy for a while now, I guess.
Torpedo's having his best life. Just leave it.
Destination. This better be the place.
I left him tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, like, at this point, I think he's pretty much caught on that something ain't right here, and we know that he's caught on. We're just having fun with him at this point.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm doing the
he's
bottom
along for the ride now. We're just fucking with him.
Let's put it for a rock.
All right, bottom one. I left him tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. My patience is wearing awfully thin. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I will both dearly regret.
Oh, please.
Oh, please, I invite you to try, sir.
Please give me an excuse. Please.
Yeah, that's a torpedo.
All right, we've helped the burb. Now we need to go help the fool. All right.
The fool helps as much as the fool can ever help. Cannot fix the fool.
Doot, doot. It's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
It's a rock. It's a rock.
Never do that again.
Mind your tone, boy.
That was better. Never do SpongeBob again.
All right.
Or
Where is he?
Yeah, about that.
Boy.
Dance like for you. Shall I go out to town?
I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zekowa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Oh, goodness me. Where could he have gone?
yeah, I want the bottom one. Let's be coy about it.
Just mock him.
Goodness
Yeah.
me, where could he have gone?
That's it. I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Hey, Ryuti, you looking for me? Off he goes. It's full sprint. If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. Running.
Is he stupid enough to take the bait?
You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you.
Yes.
He's that stupid.
Oh, he's a cocky little shit.
Aw, I really wanted him to pull a gun on me so I could have an excuse.
Nah. It's over too quickly that way.
I wouldn't kill him. I'd just take his shooting arm.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Ready on dialogue. Ready to count down.
Now this is voiced.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Awaiting dialogue.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Kick.
Aaronville.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
More heat than he really wanted, huh?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Cool. The jailhouse is right over there. Hop in. Which one do we go with?
I kind of want the bottom one.
Oh, come off.
Come
I
off,
saw
Phoenix.
you with the bracelet, you
Yeah.
deranged looking twat.
Let's go.
Okay. Pick
Come off it.
What's the meaning of this, Wahoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear.
Oh, that was a backtrack.
They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
Literally entourage the himself.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Duel!
I guess this guy's not very good shot.
We love guns.
Wahoote, I challenge you to a duel.
He says that while Wahute just pulls out a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it. Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into
They
playing
can.
your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
People are talking, and they are
Oh,
laughing.
they're giggling at him.
Come on. Come on, chicken shit.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Kid's gonna smoke him.
Come on, Zekowa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just
I love
walk
that guy's
forward.
voice.
I do like that guy.
He's got a real good voice.
I feel like he'd be played by Clancy Brown. Feels about that.
There's the tumbleweed.
There always
Damn
has to be a
invasive
goddamn
species.
tumbleweed.
The damn invasive species.
East High New.
It's the middle of the night.
Yeah, the crap.
Damn!
That was a good fucking shot.
Oh, you little shit!
Shot the guy's gun right out of his hand.
Damn.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, you're fired.
Oh, he's more than fired.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wihute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Loopholes.
All along.
As are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after
I
all.
like him.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in
That's how you say
Tonatenui.
it.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zekowa? What do you intend to do now?
Why? What I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamot's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the Vulture.
Bless you.
What, I don't get a thanks?
I assume that thanks was sort of directed at the group as a whole.
I do all the work and I get half the credit.
Ah, you do still smell like feces.
This is the Wild West. I don't see a shower anywhere.
I'll clip the rabbit's ears later.
That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Phew, finally, it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Right, before we proceed, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to hit the restroom real quick.
Where'd you go? Advanced? Trouble 2.
The net is at 98.
There he is. 2 levels of max. And ability. My damage reduction ability has improved by 15%.
Nice.
I have improved my doot.
Doodly doot, that flute.
Sing hard enough that suddenly your skin hardens enough to absorb bullets.
Indeed.
Yes, let's go.
On track. Now that we have the bracelet, let us return to Shashanwazi Springs. We be staying there long. I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there is no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Fast travel. And when you play Final Fantasy IX Hades, you're going to see just how heavily it influenced Eno. When I was first putting together Eno's stuff for Campaign 1 was around the time I'd done my first full playthrough of FF9. So there was a lot of FF9 influence on Eno.
Yeah, Eno has a lot of FF14 as well.
Oh, Eno is a lot of FF14 and FF9, with all of the other Final Fantasies having some measurement of representation. Even 8 has a little bit.
I mean, being Forsaken, it's all Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
The antagonist is.
Like, we just gotta pick and choose shit from across the whole franchise to have fun with in Eno.
Ah, shit.
Disable auto advance.
Disable.
Alright, Namika says, my bracelet. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It is part of me. I could never hope to replace it. Truly, Wuk-Lamont is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so.
He is what is known in the Far East as a Sundari.
Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make with the gift of hindsight. There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. Hey!
Hey.
I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Quicana and Luween. If it wasn't for you believing in Zekowa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard with Yute put behind bars. Never gave up hope that Zekowa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group's smaller now, lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us again. Isn't that right? Right. And you'll teach us how to draw your pistols so fast, won't you? Well, won't need to duel if all goes as it should. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word.
Oh, when the first promise comes knocking, I'll keep you to that.
Until we meet again.
Wonder if there's any like unique dialogue in here if you're a machinist.
Maybe, I don't know.
If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance.
Were you not planning on taking the train home?
Oh, train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you?
You mentioned no such thing.
Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well.
An earthquake? That must have happened when we were still down south.
There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. Only hope no one was hurt. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself.
Let's do that. The station's just over there.
I was late into work today because of train delays. Now I'm going to deal with train delays in my Final Fantasy as well.
Final Fantasy XIV is very good, or bad, depending on your stance, on making mundane problems actually be part of the story. Seems people aren't too happy about the train delays.
I feel that.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
Ready to advance.
Yep, 3, 2, 1. Begin the uncanny valley of voice acting.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
He looks like he's having a hard day.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We both know a few things about doing busy work.
Seriously? You're offering to help?
We are the kings and queens of Mundacity.
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you
And what
were
else?
willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
We made a career in helping everyone with the little problems when they give us any kind of puppy eyes.
It's not like
Thank you.
It's not like we got
Thank
anything
you so
better to
much.
do.
I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your
Hey,
acquaintance.
Shenza, lead the way, broski.
If you would please
Yep,
step
I'm
inside,
Warrior
I
of
can
Light.
introduce you to
Nice to
everyone.
meet
Fortunately for them, we're past our dark quest line where we had like a breakdown doing this. So
Sorry for
Yeah.
dragging you into this.
we kind of thought that it was someone else shouting, but it was actually us.
We had issues.
Didn't we threaten to like play someone or something?
There they are. That's them, the two volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
These people seem familiar.
Much obliged for the help.
And this is
I'll make it
Shadowbringers
worth your
music.
while, I promise.
Is
Hey!
Wait.
It's the Railroad Boys! It's the Tram Boys!
I thought they were
It's the
reflections
Tram
of
Boy-
Biggs and Wedge.
Something the matter?
It's the Tram Boys from the first!
It's the Trolley Boys! Woo!
You would happen to be a
I
forward.
thought they were the reflections of Biggs and Wedge, no?
Nope. The reflections of Biggs and Wedge probably would have died like centuries beforehand.
It's these guys.
Or a century, however long the flood light had been a
Is
thing.
your wife alive and well? Because,
Yeah, no, that was her right there.
oh, we won't mention
that was her.
counterparts. Then you're obviously the counterpart.
I want to do the top one.
Do you happen to be a fan of trolleys? Yep.
Would you happen to be a fan of Trolley? What's a trolley?
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious,
So
let me
weird.
tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Multiverse is weird.
I'm still not used to these American accents.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetzaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first.
It's sorrow.
Come on, no time to
Mikote.
waste.
Oh.
Mikote, among others. It's just
I
one of the clans there. There's like the Hunter clans. Remember, one of them is where Kona originally came from. He came from a
Yeah.
Hetaro clan.
I know. I'm still trying to get used to these other names they have for the races.
It's more clan than race, but yeah.
Hello, you're not dead.
She's alive here, and she even has voice dialogue from time to time.
I did not expect them to do that to us.
So if we ever go back to the first, we do not mention that she's alive yet, 'cause I think they'll put it right back in the bottle.
Put it way back in the bottle. Well, actually, maybe that would be a benefit, because like you can bet your ass he'd bust his balls off trying to break through the barriers.
I think,
So does that?
Like maybe Stola some time.
I don't know
So
how
does
I
that mean-
feel watching two versions of her husband beat the crap out of each other for her hand. But you know.
So does that mean this area is the reflection of what the area we were in
that
first?
Was, in the first, that was Panalam.
In the first, that was the equivalent of Thanalan. Yeah. No,
Like Aldar was.
it's not like geographically one for one. For one thing, the only habitable area in the first was the equivalent of Eorzea.
Well, this is probably
Everywhere else was
right.
completely dead.
Dead.
I mean,
Funny boy.
geographically, it is the same continent. You look at the maps, it's the same, but like, you're relatively in the same locations. Because obviously, Yulmore is Menosha. It's Minsa.
Do I hear?
You can all hear that, can't you?
Yeah.
There's a parking lot right outside my window, and my window is open. So.
Yeah, I guess. I can imagine like their counterparts meeting up and arguing the benefits of trolleys versus cerulean powered trains. But then they'll eventually come up with the idea of cerulean powered trolleys.
Oh, goody. Erinville. Though no small number live in Shaloni, I must confess that I've never visited the home of the Hetzaro. As they largely live in accordance with older traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. Well, let's go ask them.
We have to talk to cats.
Excuse me.
Come, let's follow Walika.
Very dramatic. Sorry, Emily is being purposely dramatic to be annoying.
She's on YouTube, so that's fantastic for the algorithm.
Now she's trying to extort me for money.
Extort you for money.
I like how you mentioned this to me before you
Clickbait.
Show me it later.
Here we have a typical British couple with
I don't know.
being extorted. The man being extorted for money and the
Anyway, Erenville. There is another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from the outside. Oh, that's Shenza talking, not Erenville. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from the outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself, though if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of... Enough jabbering, Shenza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it! We'll see you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station? It's on the way, after all.
Don't worry, we have a good authority, these guys. Somewhat independent.
Didn't we have to do a fetch quest for these guys before?
We fixed up the railroad tracks on the first as well. Sorry, so
And we beat up a goblin to extract a special rock from its gullet.
it's a rock.
It was a very important rock. It made
What?
Magnus, was it? I think it was Magnus. It made Magnus.
So
feel better.
So this is just a serious case of deja vu.
For us, yeah.
It's the multiverse for you, even though it's not true multiverse, it's a shattered reflection, but you know.
Close enough.
I swear to God, if we have to go back to the void and fix a railroad, I'm done.
That would be hilarious. There's the train.
Choo choo.
I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now.
We beat up a train once. It was a ghost.
Right. Well, Mahawatsawan should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on.
I think
Right,
Arabelle
butchered
did
that
the right
pronunciation.
Which one is that?
What?
Which game is the train fight in?
6. It was
6.
also in this
Okay.
game. Because, if you remember,
Okay.
Omega was
I'm
showing
not.
all of the best hits from previous Final Fantasies, and you must have seen actually been to. So
I have not done 6 yet.
it's the one where you can suplex the train.
Nice. I
I
confess.
feel like I'm the odd one out when it comes to 6, because every time 6 comes up, it has like some of the most glowing praise of like any game I've ever heard or seen of. And when I finally played it, like, yeah, it was good. I definitely had fun with it, but I feel like a lot of the glowing praise attributed to it is overblown.
Nostalgia.
It's like everyone was hyping me up for the second coming of Jesus fucking Christ, and that's not what I got. I had a good time. I didn't have a revelationary experience, though.
Probably
Well,
nostalgia because the childhoods.
That's definitely part of it. Like, I don't have the nostalgia goggles for it.
I'm probably the one with the least popular favorite as far as the older games I've done so far. Honestly, the one I enjoyed the most so far was 4.
4 is really, really good. You're not out of the ordinary for enjoying
It
4.
was 3 I didn't really like. I haven't tried the latest version of it, which is I've heard it's a little better.
The Pixel remaster of 3 is much, much better.
And
I
you
actually
can,
really
like,
enjoyed my
quick
time with the
save
Pixel remaster of
at any
3.
point, so you're not, massively backtracking each time.
Yes, there's quick saving. They got rid of job change tiredness, so you can just change whenever.
Grinding.
You don't have to re-level your character, I don't think.
I did the
You do have
3D
to-
version of 3. It wasn't
The
that bad.
Pixel remaster version of 3 is the best version of 3 by several orders of magnitude. If you're gonna play 3, play the Pixel remaster.
I played the 3D one, and then it got to the point where you had to level an entirely new job from scratch, and it was just like grind. I got really bored.
Like, yeah, that is still a problem with 3 in that it demands you use specific jobs at specific times in order to be effective, but like,
True.
it was enjoyable enough.
It was fine. 4 was good.
Now then.
I didn't finish 5. I haven't done 6.
I really enjoy 5, not for its story, but just for getting to make really weird job combinations. That always winds up turning into Rangers.
I mean, 4 was the first one where they really went all in on the story.
True.
To an extent, yeah. Anyway. There you are. Village just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Mahuatsoan, but I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land.
Oh, so they're tree huggers.
There's something wrong with that, Tels.
As long as they don't get
Have
stuck
you ever
in them.
hugged a tree, man?
I'm just saying, as long as they don't
Those
get
things
stuck
take
in them.
care of us.
I sit in trees.
They give us the air we breathe.
I know.
Save a lot of advance. Such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of the springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I don't know who's saying this, so I'll just say it in normal voice. Glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Ah, it's the chief. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I am Huato, chief of Mahuatsoan, and this is my son, Shepetto. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the warm welcome, and apologize for the sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of Trolley. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks, and we require timber to make repairs. These are the Warrior of Light in Aaronville, who volunteered to assist with the restoration effort. I probably don't know that one's the Warrior of Light, but fuck it. Easier to say than trying to say all 3 of our names. You've a most curious air about you.
Oh, that's the
Oil
shit
and
that
steel.
there.
Tanned leather, and the faintest tint of meadows awash with unfamiliar flora. I gather you're not of these lands.
Mine's
I
different.
The faintest hint of roses of the most unusual variety.
A hint of fair winds blown from a distant shore, though I know not where. I'm guessing that just depends on where our starting city was.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that was Gridania, so roses.
I started in Limsa,
Seas.
and I'm guessing you started in what did one of it, or did I start in Ul'dah?
What was your first job?
You might have started in Ul'dah. Didn't you start as a
No,
gladiator?
I started as a gladiator, so
Yeah, so you would have started in Ul'dah. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's based on our current job. Who knows? I don't know what defines where they get those scents. It's impressive smell, though. But yeah, what do we say?
I am a traveler. I mean,
That's our job, though. We can't go away
I mean,
from it.
both are technically correct.
I hail from Eorzea. I'm a traveler of the star.
I am the traveler of the Convocation of 14, the rebel Alcyon, etc., etc. What's the front?
So which one? Mataman? Okay, we hail from Eorzea.
It's not
Picked
be
it.
cryptic with this stuff. He doesn't know what the traveler of the stars is.
Truly. I'd love to know more of you and the lands you have seen.
I've seen many lands.
Hard time talking today. I'm told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso in particular have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetso teach us all these things and more. It's for that reason, I believe, that we're attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see. That word, Hetso, it means leader of souls in the Hetzaro tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetzaro. Here, we look to the Ronak for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of Aetherites, while we're committed to our traditions, This does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We'll furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course.
Oh, right, I see.
Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me.
I think slightly Native American version of this.
Yeah, kinda. That's probably where they got the inspiration.
I say, let's have this discussion, and then I'm probably gonna have to follow.
Okay.
Okay.
Hotto. It's probably incredibly rude.
Sorry.
Fuck, too.
It's all good. I started it. I'll speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronak have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. Stableman near Husatawi mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shaloni has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. As strong and resilient as they seem, Ronak are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this, we can't help but worry. Understandably. I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetsaro, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Valkona. Valkona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently, how shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else.
Yeah, character development.
Not anymore.
Mind your tongue, Shepetto. While there is a grain of truth to the rumors, he's not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. He had a character arc and shit.
He's a bit awkward.
Is that the one we want to go with?
Yeah.
No. No.
Top one, then? That's what
I
I
don't
vote
feel like
for.
the top one.
Alright. His journeys have changed him for the better. He got shown that he was being a bit of a dipshit. So in the course of traveling with him, you witnessed him change with your own eyes. My friend here fought beside Valkona in the Right of Succession. I take their word over rumors. You took part in the Right of Succession?
I did.
You're that close to the Dawn Servants? I was grateful for any help, but had no idea I'd recruited a bona fide hero. You're fine, broski. The succession of Dawn Servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there's clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No. We must open our hearts and minds that we might see Valkona for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance. I'm hopeful he'll do the same. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm grateful we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please, take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Roanoke foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. If needs be, we'll seek out Valcona's counsel. My thanks again for your time and the timber. We'll endeavor to return the favor.
I hope to see you again soon.
It's so weird doing, like, Southern American, Southern accents for this, Westerners, Texas.
Honestly, when we said the whole come off it deal, I kind of felt like I was a European talking to an American right there.
Kinda, yeah. We Eorzea is like the equivalent of like what, mainland Europe?
Yeah, I mean, Lenosha is the XP of the UK. I can tell in terms of placement.
I always figured that Lenosha was more an XP. Well, I like the UK XP was Charlian, given its placement, because the UK is northwest of mainland Europe, and that's where Charlian is.
I guess you're right in placement. It would be Charlian when it explains the elitism.
Yeah, so Lenosha is like if Madagascar got punted to the left.
Carthage of France.
Yeah, Ishgard, Dravania, that's France.
It's Garlemald, Russia. That makes sense.
Garlemald is Russia.
That or Germany.
That's why it's so cold. Yeah.
Yeah, Thavner is obvious. Yeah, Thavner obviously is just India.
No.
Othard, we've got like the Mongols in the north. Then you got China. Japan's just over there in Hingashi, way off to the east.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Does that make? Hold on. Where is it?
Maricity, Australia.
Yeah, I was about to say Maricity is Australia. It's going to be deadly as hell.
Yep.
Well, I mean, there's dragons there.
And it doesn't help that they don't like anyone from any other continent, and with good reason after all the times they got invaded, especially after the Alligans poisoned their entire land.
Yeah, and then they made the Bahamut thing.
Yeah, they have good reason to not like anyone.
Anybody. Well, hopefully Tiamat's working to kind of smooth out the edges.
Yeah, so Battleland.
Honestly, they could get an entire expansion out of just trying to help Maricity and not hate us, just helping Tiamat re-get some semblance of control over things.
Yeah, Battleland is Africa.
Yeah. Could be.
Possibly.
Anyway.
There's also large swaths of Ilzabard that are still shrouded in fog. We only have one chunk of it. There are entire places we've heard of that we haven't seen, like Corvos, for example.
Anyway. Park is next to Walika and Pink.
Alright. Alright. We've more than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect we'd be given so much. Mind waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands in a Roanoke? Won't be long.
I'm glad that went well. And thankfully, it seems we won't need to make several trips for the timber.
Weapon!
Alright, and next time we can,
Yeah.
Next time will probably mark the end of this little Wild West intermission arc.